Hype beast, hype beast, hype beast, hype beast. Yes, yes, I love people. I love Los Angeles. Hype beast, gambling, fun, parties, good times. Vlog squad, the vlog. 20 million views per video. I am awesome. Old man sad on TikTok. Literally panhandling, age 50. Holy shit. You guys know who David Dobrik is.
Dirty Dom has decided to throw a party today after we've told him numerous amount of times not to throw one. Alex,
a wildly successful YouTube vlogger who went from rags to riches. Quite literally. Just a regular guy, and now he's David Dobrik. Along with his vlog squad, he dominated the YouTube platform for years, and his videos got millions upon millions of views consistently. However, there were some allegations and some drama, and he stepped away from the camera for a while and left his vlog friends to figure out their lives for themselves. The vlog squad, he abandoned them.
Are you ready? Yeah! Zane, are you ready? Yeah! Go for it!
And he, as a 27-year-old, lived a nice, beautiful, retired life. he's doing quite well. He's doing quite well. The vlog squad, not so much. David Dobrik himself has almost 18 million subscribers on YouTube. He has 536 videos as of the time of filming this. All of those videos are sort of vlog style videos that focus on funny moments, stunts, pranks, and giveaways, just giving people stuff. That's like his thing, was gratitude. He capitalized heavily off of appearing to be a really interesting, nice guy that just randomly gave his friends Teslas, whatever, did nice shit all the time.
So today, while Jason was on vacation with his kids, we drove 4 hours to hand deliver him his brand new Tesla.
It's kind of what his thing is. He seemed like a nice guy.
Another way Dobrik gets his friends to be involved in his stunts is reciprocity. Essentially, you're more likely to do something for someone if they've done something for you first. That's not as bad as it sounds. Think about it. You wouldn't be friends with someone who always kept asking you for money and favors, and when you ask something of them, they don't return the help.
I really liked David Dobrik and the vlog squad. I thought they were fun. I lived vicariously through them. As a homeschooled autist guy, I'm not good with social stuff, and I'm not good at none of this that they do. Makes me feel comfortable. It makes me feel very hot.
Do I need to hug you naked?
If I was in that situation, I would feel very hot and uncomfortable, and I wouldn't be able to do what they do. So living vicariously, it's something that I like. It's interesting.
I've been wanting this since I was like 15.
Well, you gave an Armenian a fast car. Good job, David. Fuck everyone else, right?
For years, the vlog squad would follow around David and do anything to be in, a 5-second clip in one of his videos. They frequented all these different characters. They bounced humor off each other.
Just found Madison Beer in Hollywood. How are you doing, Madison? Who are you with today? Jason?
Oh, shit, David! Get the fuck out of here, man!
They put in fake fucking laugh tracks all the time, which actually, because I understand editing and I kind of can tell when shit's fake, there's a lot of fake stuff in there, but overall, there's a lot of success that came out of it. The dynamic of their group led to incredible success across every single front.
You know, David, I'm always trying to get new money, so I thought, what's the best way than taking Hollywood tours to your house?
Are you serious?
David! What the Dom? This is my route!
I mean, look at the views on this channel. This is ridiculous, dude. And this is before shorts were really a super popular thing, and he puts copyrighted music in the videos. The dude just cracked the system, basically. On top of that, all the videos, 4-minute, 21-second. Oh, that's funny, because it's like 4:20, but there's another one there, so maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just an idiot. Now, I personally have watched way too many of David's vlogs to be mentally stable and ever recover from that.
Is this safe?
I hope so.
Oh, he just Holy shit!
Yeah, baby!
Oh, your teeth fell out.
And like I said, this type of short form content was incredibly successful. Even though it was short, there were a lot of really interesting things happening in every single video.
I may have just cut this guy off in traffic.
God damn it.
What the fuck was that about, huh? What's up, you fat pig? What, you don't see where you're fucking going?
I wasn't even driving.
Don't shut the fuck up, you fucking piece of bacon.
Why'd I get picked up?
Each clip was thumbnail worthy. Every single little tiny 10-second clip, whatever they were doing, was worthy of a video in and of itself.
Karuna, how are you even turning this into a sexy photo shoot?
Why are we over here?
Because it'll be a cooler shot here.
Yeah, we're gonna get you out.
We're gonna die.
And this was like an early jump into the brain rot TikTok type short form content, he cracked the code. Like I said, it's genius. Also, as stated before, and incredibly important to reinforce the fact that this man is known for giveaways. This is like the main thing. He gives away cars.
Shut the f. What? Whose is that?
Yours?
Money.
Here's your $1,000. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I run away before kids steal it from you.
Also, other things.
What's up, guys? So we had a fun idea. Today we're gonna surprise Jonah's dad with 2 strippers. I mean, it sounds like a fun idea. I don't know how it's gonna end up being.
Hi. Hi. So you're a stripper?
Yes.
Oh, it's so fun.
How did you come about being a stripper?
My mom kicked me out when I was 18 years old.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And sometimes even to the homeless. Wow, he must be a great guy.
You want us to help you with him and put him in your new car?
Secondarily, he's known for pranking his friends, in my opinion. Some of them are really funny.
This isn't real.
I didn't fucking know, bro. I didn't fucking know.
Jonah, this isn't real. Jonah. Jonah.
I didn't fucking know.
Jonah. Oh my God.
All y'all stop right now. Get against the wall. I don't care if you're messing around. That includes you. Get over there. I just came from Get over there. It's a joke.
Some of them are really mean.
So Scott and I have been watching a lot of videos where people blow up things in their microwave. So we bought a microwave to do that exact thing. But then when we told Zane and Heath that we were gonna do it, they were like, no way. We're gonna pretend like we're blowing something up, but really we're just making popcorn. There's popcorn in there. Let's do it.
19, 18, 17, 16, 11, 10.
Stop! I told you don't be blowing shit up, David.
Fine.
It's my fucking house.
Security deposit. Like, we're not gonna get that back.
Zane, what's the problem with
Putting it back on the counter.
Because it's
like a
gonna
fucking-
blow
what are you
up the
doing?
fucking house,
Like a
David.
fucking
David,
soldier.
this is our house. I'm on the lease. Like, I can get in trouble for this.
But also kind of funny.
Zane and Dom were both drinking Corona. So I took Dom's Corona and I emptied it out and I filled it completely with canola oil. This is not the Corona, this is just oil. So I wanted to see if he ends up drinking
I
it.
feel like you're sober as fuck, and you tell people that you drink just to look hard.
Drink on! Hit it, boys!
Oh, that's piss. That's piss.
What?
What?
That's piss.
Dom, that was really impressive. That was really impressive.
And then tertiary to the pranks and giveaways, I would say just the sheer things that they were able to do, the experiences that they were able to capture in these videos brought people in. They had a crazy lifestyle going, driving fancy cars.
Jesus Christ, what is that thing?
$150,000 Lamborghini, my dude.
How did you get a Lamborghini? Holy cow, this is awesome.
Going to different countries.
Hey guys, it's 7 in the morning and we just landed in Colombia.
A rhino. Dude, imagine if he starts charging us.
Oh, he's looking right at us.
Close the fucking door. Close the fucking door.
Buying expensive shit, gambling, partying, having fun. You can meet your social needs by just watching a David Dobrik video. It's crazy. So it appears as this man has money, friends, and a kind heart. But there's a lot of that's not all true. That's not all true. Maybe he's got money and maybe some friends now, but he stepped away for a while, and this is why. There was a bit of a toxic environment going on behind the scenes with alleged abuse, amongst other things. We'll break down the David Dobrik allegations to understand the full story in a few different little subsections here. A, the cult-like environment. That's weird. There are a lot of allegations against David Dobrik. Nothing absolutely horrible. Really, I wouldn't say like no crimes or any shits like that. But there's some pretty bad stuff. These things go from manipulation of his friends to just abuse them and hurt them for his own financial gain, or just doing like pranks and stuff that maybe people in his little cult wouldn't have okayed if they would have known the full story beforehand. Alleged. It's all alleged. It's very internet drama type shit. But the main point seems to be a horrible cult-like environment. That is the primary source of allegation and drama. David Dobrik allegedly treated his friends very, very, very poorly. He was able to do this by giving them a sense of clout. They wanted to be implemented into the vlogs because of how many views they got, and they could create careers by doing weird shit or letting, you know, David film them hurting themselves or just being fools.
In combination with authority, David also uses social proof for persuasion. The principle of social proof is that when one is unsure of what to do in a certain situation, they will look to others for the correct behavior they are supposed to be doing.
It was absolutely an environment in which people would do things that they normally wouldn't do if they had respect for themselves. They would embarrass themselves to stay in the favor of David, to go in the vlog. He would also manipulate people into doing things that they didn't want to do. This is a problem that a lot of people had. He would give someone something, a gift, and then force them to do some shit like playing drums on a bucket in the street.
When you go on Hollywood Boulevard,
and drum on these buckets. You're my assistant, you have to.
No, I don't.
Prior to asking her to do the drum task, he had gotten her a car, making her more inclined to say yes to this task.
Or shooting them with a paintball gun.
If I give you $100, will you let me shoot you with a paintball gun once within the next week?
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay. It can be any time.
It can be any time. That was good, huh?
Yeah, that was fun.
You want to go double or nothing?
What's double?
Both of these things are quite innocuous, but they were done through coercion. He even convinces the elder of the group, Jason Nash, to get bit by a snake when he clearly doesn't want. And it's funny.
Oh my! Get it off, David! David, get it off! David, please get it off! Please get it off!
And he coerces him by saying, look at the comments, the last few, they're like you way more.
It has to be someone that the audience can relate to who they see every day. And that's you.
Yeah, you. They love you more.
No, they love you.
No, you're the guy they love.
You should read the comments in the last video.
No.
So it didn't hurt him. It just made him bleed.
It's a great manipulation tactic. He's just making content. That's what it appears to me. All this, not so bad. But when it combines with a bunch of other stuff, it starts to become a problem for a lot of people. Now on to the more specific gift giving part. People can't afford things that you give them sometimes. If you give someone $100,000, they have to pay taxes on that, by the way. Just even if it's a $100,000 car, they have to pay taxes on that because it's still a transaction of monetary value. So most people that are given things and they're not millionaires, if you give someone a $75,000 Tesla, it's going to cost a lot of money a month in insurance. If you live in a shithole state, there will be personal property taxes. Also, just the amount of the vehicle itself. They're good gestures, but like you can't really just give people stuff and then that's that. The government has to take a piece of it, which is wrong. And I say we bring back guillotines and tarring and feathering. What do you guys say? Yay! It's important to note all of this because most of the people that he gives stuff to are not millionaires. They're not people who can just absorb a $40,000 tax on a $100,000 car. In the following vlog, there's a bit of a bit that they're playing up, which we can look past a little bit, but the vlog squad members bought luxury watches, and this fella, Heath Hussar, he says that he spent 85% of his bank account on an $11,000 watch, which is stupid.
How much money is $11,000 to Heath? It's a lot, right?
That's like half his bank account, I'm guessing.
That's 85%.
No, of your bank account?
Yes, sir.
Congrats.
These people are not geniuses with their money, and they're obviously leveraging themselves in ways that are unhealthy because of David and because they can maybe lean on him if they fall on hard times. They rely on this man. The whole vlog squad relied on David Dobrik 100%. Heath's 30 years old now, and this video was 6 years old, so 21-year-old David Dobrik was putting this financial responsibility on a 24-year-old, which it's fine. I mean, 85% of a bank account being $11,000, that's like a $14,000 bank account. That's pretty good for a 24-year-old, in all honesty. That's pretty good for most people. Shit, bud. That's not bad at all. Also, the title of that video is how he lost $48,000 in one night in Vegas. So they're very stupid, just in general. Do it for the views, though. That's the mindset. That's the idea. Do it for the views. YOLO!
Spent $400 on a sweater.
I won fucking big yesterday.
That's the mindset. And quite frankly, that's the mindset I'm living with right now, guys. So this guy's a cult leader, though. That's pretty much what, up until this point, he's a cult, about as close to a cult leader as you can get, and it's a cult of clout. It's an internet cult. It's really strange. This is common, by the way. Mr. Beast, probably somewhere in this same realm. I don't know. I would have to research it more.
Do you want a heart to save your life? Or do you want a Mr. Beast rap Tesla?
I would literally kill myself for a Tesla.
Good boy.
And frankly, up until this point, none of this is that bad. This is just people being stupid and letting themselves be influenced by a cult leader, kind of, right? Like, it's not, it's more of a joke. The dude has a gigantic ego, and it's deserved. I mean, he's the king of vlog.
This place is called EF School. It's a school for foreign exchange students. My friend was French, so he would come here to pick up girls. Yeah. And instead of calling it EF School for education first, he would call it Easy to Fuck.
Okay, so now on to the part that is less funny and less like other YouTubers and more just like David Dobrik seeming like a giant truly an egomaniacal asshole.
I feel like you always walk into my house, make fun of my family, and
leave. You're an asshole, motherfucker. That's my job.
There's a lot of clips of stuff just kind of sliding through the cracks and where it seems like David Dobrik's not a very good guy. For example, the following. Them just being dicks to each other.
Bro, I pissed in the water. I swear to God.
What? Whoa, what? Wait. Red ass? When did you piss in the water, Jonah? Why are we still in here?
5 minutes ago.
There's also the whole story between David Dobrik and Jeff Wittek, who is now suing David over the time he face planted on an excavator. That was like the end of the vlog squad, basically. That moment, one of the dudes got hurt severely. I mean, his face is all f***ed up. He could barely see out of that eye. Jeff seems to be doing fine now, but this is a massive situation. Jeff has a documentary about this, and in the documentary, he told David, I don't want a car. I don't want money. I want you to risk your life. I want you to not be in control for once.
I don't want a fucking car. I don't want money. I want you to risk your life and you not be in control for once. He said he would do it.
That really shows the entire dynamic between the vlog squad and David, specifically in the situation with Jeff and David, which ended incredibly poorly. I might be overanalyzing this clip from Jeff Wittek's documentary or video, whatever the fuck it is. The fact that he knows that he is the one in control and he's the one getting all these people to have the do it for the vlog lifestyle, and that is like a requirement for those people to be around him, is a massive scary red flag. It may be overanalyzed, but probably not, because Jeff Wittek, like I said, is suing him and does not want anything to do with David Dobrik anymore at all, which is fair. I might not be overanalyzing though, because he is being sued. He's being sued by State Farm Insurance. I assume in regard to the entire Jeff Wittek situation, I don't assume that is exactly what's happening. David Dobrik does not want to settle and end this whole thing, because if he did, it would make him look super fucking guilty. Jeff even had something to say about this in his little weird video that he did.
And then go and replace him, and we're all still friends having a good time. At least nobody got hit with a crane. You know, at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Nobody got hit by a crane, blamed for it, did insurance fraud, and is now going to jail and losing their green card and going back to Slovakia.
I don't know about all that insurance fraud stuff, but he is being sued by an insurance company, which is usually what happens whenever people commit insurance fraud. So I'm not sure about that, but also a $10 million lawsuit is a big motherfucking lawsuit. And it is over the Jeff Wittek excavator situation. 2 years ago with Jeff's documentary, it seems like they were chummy. Now he does not like him. He refers to him as idiot in the title of his video. And it's not surprising to not like this guy or not trust him when he's technically the one at fault for caving your head in with an excavator clip, especially when a doctor said he genuinely could have died.
That angle of what you hit would have been about 3 degrees different. Or if that would have entered about 3 millimeters higher and been on the same angle, it would have cut your eye right now.
And if it was a few inches the other way, it would have killed me?
If it going the other way, it would have cut the big blood vessel and you would have died. Yeah.
I mean, of course, dude, he got hit in that fucking head with heavy machinery. He's also just kind of a bully.
I can't believe they named a store after your wife's decision to leave you.
Okay, that's great.
So much so that he was removed from the lineup of creators for the No Place for Hate anti-bullying tour because he like bullies people in his videos pretty consistently. Big Nick.
Right now, I'm heading to Big Nick's to make a YouTube video. I don't really want to, but his mom's paying me to be friends with him, so I gotta do it, I guess.
What's up?
He bullies Jonah for being a fat guy.
Yeah, we're going to the apartment.
No, f you guys, bro. Don't f***ing leave me here, bro.
Jordan, it was your fat ass that busted the car. Notice how the side that you were sitting on is busted.
He bullies Gabby Hanna.
So how often do you exercise?
Every day.
Every day? Mm-hmm. So I shouldn't even try, right?
Which is fair. She's kind of gone off the deep end a few times. His bullying's not that funny, though. It's better when commentary channels do it. The whole Jeff Wittek situation is like the true bad thing. That's like the pinnacle of all the bad shit. Now on to the absolute worst part of the entire David Dobrik vlog squad situation that doesn't necessarily directly involve David Dobrik. So I'd say the Jeff Wittek lawsuit thing is probably the worst, biggest cherry on top for all the shit going against David Dobrik. But there's a much scarier, more serious, larger thing. By the way, the Jeff Wittek thing is incredibly serious, but this is really bad. This one's like real. Well, they're both really bad. They're both fucking bad. Let's just get into that. If you are familiar with the vlog squad, you've probably heard of a fella named Dirty Dom.
Dom!
Hey!
Dom, what's going on?
I know you told me to bring all the girls that I hooked up with, but I could only get half of them.
This isn't half of them. What's this guy doing here?
I don't know, bro. It was a crazy ass night.
Who's in David Dobrik's videos and in the vlog squad. He's this guy.
David, new business. Check it out.
Dirty Dom apartment tour for $50. Awesome. No sex. That's good.
Oh, hold on.
Unless you're down.
This is the biggest allegation overall, and weirdly the most glossed over one by David Dobrik and the Vlog Squad until it started picking up heat. In a now deleted vlog, the Vlog Squad and David invited 5 women over, basically to have a fivesome. They had them come over so they could hopefully negotiate them into having sexual relations with them, specifically with Dirty Dom, this freak.
When you hooked up with Dom back in October, now did you give Dom consent to hook up with you?
I was drunk.
You were drunk.
So years go by and an article pops up about a woman who went to the place and accused Dom of rape. She claims that this all went down in 2018, which lined up with the certain vlog that David had posted. The woman claims she was raped by a member of the Vlog Squad. By the way, I have to say raped because that's like YouTube, you get an age restriction instantaneously. It's not meant to be disrespectful. This is an uncomfortable topic for everyone. And there's like a real victim out there in this one. Hannah, the victim, and her friend Sarah, who drove everyone to David's apartment with the Vlog Squad, said that they never intended on having a fivesome. That was not their backstory at all, with Dirty Dom especially. But in David Dobrik's voiceover of the deleted vlog, he claimed, by some stroke of luck, a master negotiating Dom made progress, with happy upbeat music. Very disgusting. I can't show the video, obviously, or he'll give me a fucking privacy complaint, I'm sure, or a copyright takedown or something like that. Here's the audio.
By some stroke of luck and master negotiating, Dom made progress.
Hey, Dom? We just need to get in there and do a head count for the vlog. Okay.
Very creepy behavior. Dom's a creepy guy. Small things like this. It is my understanding that he is a fuckboy piece of shit.
Are you kidding me? Wait, a 3-way? Wait, how many people are there? Okay, guys, no more. We gotta take Dom back to jail. This is like a drive-through for you. I love how you were making out with like 6 girls, and Jonah's over here with his remote control car.
So all this stuff came out, and David Dobrik made a video talking about consent on his Views channel, not his main channel.
I want to come on here real quick and address some conversations that have been going on the internet. Consent is something that's super, super important to me. Whether I'm shooting with a friend or shooting with a stranger, I always make sure that whatever the video I'm putting out, I have the approval from that person.
And he kind of addressed the entire situation and has 7 million views. I don't know why you wouldn't post that on the main channel. To be honest, it's pretty important. He commented on a lot of stuff. He commented on the Dom situation. He also commented on the Seth situation, in which he manipulated this fellow into kissing pranks.
I'm sorry to Seth, because like I said, I would just want to make videos where everybody in it, you know, whether you're participating or watching, is enjoying and having a good time. And I missed the mark with that one. And I'm really sorry. I truly, truly am.
People are upset because he sort of glosses over the rape allegations against Dom. These are all allegations. It's important to note that. He alludes to Dom and mentions Dom, but he glosses over it. He says he distanced himself from them and does not align with some of their actions, but it wasn't enough for people, obviously.
And with people in my life that I don't film with anymore, like Dom and, you know, the other people that I no longer film with, I chose to distance myself because I don't align with some of the actions, and I don't stand for any kind of misconduct, and I've been really disappointed by some of my friends, and for that reason I've separated from a lot of them.
And after a lot of pushback, he finally made a post to talk more about it, and he stood with the victim who accused Dom.
I want to start this video off by saying I fully believe the woman who came out against Dom and said she was by him. As was reported, the next day I got consent to post the video. Even though I got the consent to post that video, I should have never posted it.
But Dom obviously defended himself because he's a great dude.
We open up the door, the girl's friends greet her, right? She's pretty obliterated. She's drunk. She has to go puke. Her friends help grab her clothes, put her clothes on, right? I'm just staying on the bed because I'm like, okay, I did my part for the video. You guys tried interrupting me a bunch of times. It felt a little bit fucking weird, but okay, cool. We got the clips. You guys can leave. Girls, have a good night. Adios.
The whole situation's fucked up and should be handled by actual real professionals. Dirty Dom is a weird dude.
Should we go get you an STD test?
Nah, I already got one a few months ago.
How'd that turn out?
Positive.
What?
I mean negative.
He does make some good points in his videos. Other people in the Vlog Squad and David Dobrik himself have just distanced themselves from him and shown kindness towards the victim. So there's obviously something bad going on there. Also, Carly and Aaron, 2 women in the Vlog Squad, talked about Dom getting the punishment he deserves, which is fairly telling.
The article came out, we read it at the same time as you guys, and I mean, obviously we think it's disgusting what happened, and none of that is okay, and I just hope that her abuser gets to face the entire full consequence of all of this and takes full accountability for what happened that night, because we do not condone that at all.
Again, these are all allegations. You can see how people act and you can see how people behave, especially people behind the scenes, and it seems like everyone has distanced themselves from this guy. So it is the end. That marked the end of the vlog squad. That marked the end of the vlogs. So now we have the end of the vlog squad. 2 years ago, basically, at this point. It's been a really long time. Now, everyone's being left to rot. Vlog squad has evaporated and David Dobrik is nowhere to be seen, aside from on Snapchat, getting paid $10 million a year. What the f? Most of the people of the vlog squad were just abandoned or left out of a job because they relied so heavily on this man. Vlog squad's even kind of like the original sort of Kick group. Everyone has this weird ecosystem. They all need to feed off of each other, stay relevant, and cross-pollinate their audiences.
This is like hanging out with frat dudes.
And when Father Dobrik decided to stop posting, it hit hard for everyone, especially Jason Nash, the elder of the group.
I'm Gentleman Jason, and this is Jay from Prehistoric Pets, and we're here with one of the friendliest reptiles around. I'm going to show you right now what a Nile monitor is like, and truly, what an amazing animal that it is. Check this out. Look at this. You see? Ah! Oh, my God! My God! Oh, shit!
All the footage dried up, and so did their stable incomes. Seems like Jeff Wittek is the one who has made the most of this entire situation.
Is there something I should know?
Obviously, yeah. We're crossing the U.S. border with a bunch of drugs.
He's doing very well. He's a pretty funny guy. He loves Logan Paul, though, which is weird as fuck.
So what's going on? You're not doing any interviews or anything, or are you waiting to get a haircut first?
No, I haven't done shit, and I also don't feel like doing shit. I have a real negative outlook of the press and media lately, and so I've been avoiding it.
Just me. This is the only guy you could trust right here.
That's right, Jeff.
Jeff's barbershop.
Jeff Wittek is doing the best. Jason Nash has taken it the hardest. He's dealing with some incredible financial hardships following this. He's a 50-year-old man who panhandles on TikTok.
I know you're not boring, Fork. Fraser Scott in the building. A little early, Fraser. Try again. There you go, Fraser. Three more. Carson, yes, target. Doubles, get ready for doubles. Recharge, go.
He's been paying his bills in a way that I cannot imagine he is proud of, and it's literally begging on TikTok Live, not working like a normal job or anything like that. His friends send him galaxies. It's really sad to see. Like, it actually makes me upset.
Heath, I did it for Jason.
Wait,
you
what?
did it for Jason? Yeah, I gave him a galaxy. Oh, you should have seen his reaction. He was flipping. He was doing backflips when I said that galaxy.
What's a galaxy equivalent to?
It's like $20.
Yeah.
But dude, kids are gonna run their parents' accounts.
That's so mean, bro. That's so mean. Why are they laughing so fucking hard? Trisha Paytas, who also dated Jason Nash. By the way, I love Trisha Paytas. I don't love Trisha Paytas, dude. What the fuck? Why did I say that shit? He used to do math. Let me make sure. Trisha Paytas. Math. Typical Trisha fashion. Within 5 minutes of the podcast, Trisha admits that on her birthday she was on math. Okay, yeah, she was on math. She likes math, so that's, you know, maybe she doesn't actively like math now, but she did at one point like math, which is more than I've ever liked math. She mocks him though, as you probably expect.
Is it worth a galaxy? You know what I mean? Is it worth, you know? And again, I literally, like, you could be like an actual panhandler on the street and I won't judge. I'll be like, if that's what it's come down to, okay.
Hannah and Jeff talk about him, mock him.
Have you seen Jason Nash on TikTok Live every day begging for money?
Yeah, I see clips of it. I see like YouTube videos where people.
I would rather him have fans. Like every day, I get on my TikTok and every hour on the hour, Jason Nash is
he's
live.
Got kids. Like
he doesn't see them. He's live thanking people for roses 18 hours a day.
Alex Ernst mocks him the fucking hardest, by the way.
I would have continued this vlog a lot earlier if I didn't have a job. Yeah, some of us have jobs. Some of us work for a living.
I'm gonna be live on this app all day today, guys. And Warner, let's go! Yes! Send me another galaxy. Send me 3 galaxy gifts, and I'll take my shirt off for 3 seconds, guys. Come on.
Pretty rude mocking, but Alex Ernst is pretty funny.
I'm Alex Ernst. Do you like free stuff? Yeah, you do? Good! Today I'm gonna show you how to get snacks from a vending machine for free. Right here's the vending machine. I'm gonna push up on this, cover a sensor with my right hand, and I'm gonna press G, F, 11, 12, 14. Push for money return twice. 1, 2, and then I'm gonna
all the people of the Vlog Squad are just mocking Jason Nash. It's really sad for him to see, because it's like, he says it's a job. It is, I guess, a job, but it's also panhandling on TikTok Live. Like, literally, he's not doing anything. He's just talking and asking for money. But it's okay. He predicted his own downfall years and years before this.
Some girl comes up to me, she goes, Jason Nash? She goes, What happened? Like, shit's not working out. She's like, I knew it was gonna end like this for you.
To be fair, man, there's better ways to get money. Don't live in Los Angeles. Go do something else. Go get a job somewhere normal where the cost of living is less. Just move. Don't panhandle on TikTok live or whatever. Or just ask David Dobrik for money. I feel like if I was David Dobrik, I probably would give him some money. If I was like a multi-millionaire, money doesn't really matter all that much. Kind of strange. It's very sad. He's just begging on live all the time. Jason is self-aware, fortunately. He says he wouldn't be there if he wasn't in a financial hole, which makes sad, but he's just fucking begging, dude, and it's scary, man. It's scary, dude. He's always fucking streaming. He's always live.
Same example. AKS! 20 seconds left.
Chewing that
Big Boss
Nicorette.
station. Everybody bring that green home back. Slide now. Slide. Slide. A7. Need it bigger. AKS. Yeah! People!
Dude, this is fucking so weird,
Mike,
bro.
one more, Mike. Go, Kirsten. One more.
Or live in a different house. Sell your house or something. Is that the holiday music singer guy? Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost giving him the snow. 9 to 5 would be good for you, man. 9 to 5 would be good for you, bro. He's also like physically capable. I think he could probably get a job. Even got swatted on TikTok Live, which is pretty funny and also super sad.
Unfortunately, it looks like someone took things way too far and had Jason swatted the other night while he was on live.
What's wrong? I'm great. I'm great. I'm live streaming. They swatted me. They swatted.
My son okay? Is everything okay? Anybody else inside? No.
I shouldn't laugh at that. That's so fucking funny, though. What a terrible just society moment, man. People swat his house. At least he won the TikTok Live against the Dobie brothers. I think this is two famous guys. They're just like, just sitting there. They're like the island boys, but not that funny.
I'm a redneck boy and I'm from the country.
That's not fucking funny, though, by the way. I should not have laughed about the swatting thing. It's just funny that the win thing is up. That's what's funny. The situation is hilarious. Getting swatted is not fucking funny. It is insanely serious, and people have died from it before. So fortunately, it seems like he handled it very, very, very well. He said he was scared and he thought about quitting, but then he remembered, you got to get that panhandle bag on TikTok, brother.
We got swatted last night, and yeah, I was scared. I woke up this morning, I thought about quitting the whole thing. And then I remembered all the people that come out here, all the people that come to this channel every day. And I said, I can't let you guys down. And I won't be scared.
There was apparently a helicopter and a bunch of cops. His own son, Jason's own son, by the way, thought it was a David Dobrik prank. Maybe it shows the kind of person
My son thought it was
that David is.
a David Dobrik prank, which is a logical thing to think, quite honestly. So my son was like really chill through the whole thing. Nadine was freaking out. He was like, yo, don't worry about it. It's all gonna be good. It's like, it's just a prank. And then I came up and I'm like, it's not a prank. There's 40 officers here with tactical gear and a helicopter in the sky.
Yeah, that's sad, man. Fucking swatters. Hopefully they just go to jail. There's got to be a better like tracing system for that kind of stuff. It's just happens too often. Apparently TikTok Live saved him from losing his house, which is great.
Boom, 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 boom. TikTok Live has saved my house, guys. I was in danger of losing my house, and you guys are keeping me here. Let's go!
I feel inclined to believe him genuinely. But really, in the end, this goes back to David Dobrik. Sure, Jason Nash is a 50-year-old dude who could just get a job. But at the same time, David Dobrik made so much money capitalizing off of all of his friends. I mean, they are the reason that he is where he is now, genuinely. He even had a podcast with Jason, and they were offered $10 million to just sit down once a week and do it. And he said no. He said no, he didn't want to do it. So no piece of the pie for poor Jason. Now he's panhandling on TikTok.
I missed the podcast. I missed the money of the podcast. I see Jason.
David's aware of his panhandling, by the way. He went there to pretty much fucking mock him, which is super weird.
Guys, I'm visiting Jason. I like to visit him at least once a week just to make sure that he's alive. I know that he's doing TikTok Live every day now, but I'm still not convinced it's him. It could be AI at this point. You haven't come over in like a little bit, and I called Joe and I was like, is Jason doing okay? And Joe's like, I haven't seen him on live in a while. And I go, how long has it been? He's like, hours. And that's when we start to worry when you haven't been on live.
That is some sad dystopian shit right there. Holy fuck. He says he likes to visit him once a week, and then like you can see his face. He just I mean, I can't even imagine this. David's just laughing from the sidelines, kind of loosely worried about his friend and checking on his well-being, but also, yeah. And he says, thanks for inviting us to your little hobbit home.
Bye guys, thanks for having us over in your little hobbit home.
This comment on that TikTok puts it pretty well. This is the equivalent of a former boss showing up to your new employment after firing you and roasting you for not getting paid enough. That's crazy. And David Dobrik makes just so much money. I don't even understand why. He just posts shitty videos on Snapchat. $10,000 a day. It's fucking crazy. He posts 200 Snapchats a day. That's insane. $10 million a year. What the throwing parties all the time at his house in Los Angeles, going to eat $1,000 sushi. It's fucking weird. This whole situation sucks. What else has David Dobrik been up to? Well, he also opened a pizza place called Dobrik's. Genius. It seems like it's doing pretty well. A lot of clout in the community. People love it. It's awesome. Dude, make him work at your restaurant. Put Jason Natch as GM or something like that. Make him work a 9 to 5. That'd be great. Anyways, this whole shit is sad as it's just like a pinnacle example of everyone being in the wrong, but only one dude kind of coming out hard on top. And I'm excited to see where it goes, honestly, because I was a massive enjoyer of David Dobrik and the crew back in 2017, 2018 era, right around there, maybe 2019 even. I didn't like all the women's stuff, and I didn't like all like the college parties and stuff like that, but it was fun to watch. It was interesting because I am not a person who would do anything like that at all. I'm just super, I like to stay in my little house, my little room, and just amass guns and stuff and, you know, ammo and all that stuff. So Jason Nash, I feel bad for him, genuinely. At least everyone's out there doing their own thing, I guess. And that thing is a 50-year-old man panhandling on TikTok live. Fuck, crazy.